Man, oh man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen. I want to first start by saying this. A lot of you all, Slim, need to be applying to Metropolitan Police Department or Prince George's County Police Department, because the way that you all investigate and find out things on the internet, I'm sure we can use that in the real world. Let's talk about it. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti. Hold up. I all forgot about my own intro. That's how funny I was ready to talk. Let's
The
get
way
it.
that we live is not for everybody, man.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jaden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jaden Daniels' career and he's already milking injuries, like...
Stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders live stream, and in today's live stream, I'm coming on here to talk about apparently some internet, I guess, investigations is going on and got fans going crazy. As we know, we're still waiting for Terry McLaurin to get his contract extension, and it has a lot of fans going crazy. Some fans saying that he needs to be traded, some fans saying that he deserves 40 mil a year, and at this point we just want the contract done. So that being said, you had some fans go on social media after Terry McLaurin posted that he was in, I guess, Italy or whatever. They went out and found out that Magic Johnson was also in Italy as well. And they decided to say, uh-oh, Magic and Terry's in Italy together. What does this potentially mean? And it was two sides to the story, okay? Because let me show you guys the picture that I can use as a reference here if you guys have not seen it already. This is what people are going crazy over right now. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Let me see. This is what people are going crazy for right now. This right here has people going crazy. Now, let me make sure, see if everything is good, because I see the Wi-Fi symbol. Here, give me 1 second. Hey, child, we good? Let me know in the comment section if we're good. Child, be good? Let me know in the comment section if we're good. It looks like it's good. I have the Wi-Fi thing on my computer, so I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. But anyways, it says this right here. Shout out to Red Zone in the Lab on Twitter. He says, hold up. It's Terry and Magic, together and whatnot. As you can see, they're both in Italy, it seems to be like. And like I said, this is some great detective work, because I don't really follow Magic Johnson on social media, so I wouldn't have known that they were both in the same spot. I originally saw the post on Terry McLaurin's Instagram, and when I first saw it, we talked about it on the Burgundy Breakdown last night. You guys can go check that out if you need to, or should I say if you want to. And they were talking about how originally on Terry McLaurin's post, they were concerned because there were people, there was a song that was played, at the top. I guess it was Lil Uzi Vert's The Way Life Goes song was played, and a lot of people was like, wait, is this shots at the Washington Commanders? You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm not sure, because I mean, I know the song, don't get me wrong, but I kind of felt like, man, maybe we're reaching just a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we're reaching just a little bit. But then again, you never know, man. I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all can't see me like that. So, bro, this is crazy, man, because I think we're just to the point where we just want it done. So like people are going to be feeling for any kind of update, any kind of information that they can get. You already got Adam Schefter on one hand saying that we're far apart on the deal. And you got people like me who believe now, like, what if this whole with this new alternate uniform that they're unveiling, what if this was a part of their plan the whole entire time? What if this was a part of the plan the whole entire time? Okay, says let's good, let's good. Oh, let me get this super chat. I didn't even peep it. Shout out to my guy, Big Money Sonny. He says, "What's good, Juan? Been rocking with you for a while now, and I witnessed the growth. Also, love the work you're putting in the gym. I got 5 on it. Shout out to my guy, Big Money Sonny, always rocking with your boy. I cannot wait for the season, Big Money. I know you're gonna be around, commenting and checking out the content, man. You have been rocking with me for a long time, man. And I really do appreciate you, my man. And yes, you're right. We got 5 on it. Hopefully we can have 17 on it too, right? I got the McLaurin on right now. Shout out to my guy, Big Money Sonny. But yeah, guys, I have the Wi-Fi like little logo in the top part of my stream, which necessarily means the connection isn't that good. So I'm going to keep asking throughout the stream, is it good? And kind of just kindly remind me, if you don't mind. Thank you so much, though, Big Money Sonny. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions, comments, and whatnot, please leave them down below. I'm going to read every single comment, but I did want to kick it off with just talking about this first. So I'm going to get to the comment section a little bit later, where we can read almost every comment. But this is what I was saying. My whole theory, I got to it last night on a Burgundy breakdown. I was talking like, man, what if like their whole plan this whole entire time was to unveil Terry McLaurin in the jerseys on the same day as the contract extension? And I was just like, that could be what they are deciding to do, because a lot of people just assume. I'm not saying this is fact. This is just a hypothetical or a theory. A lot of people just assume, like, because they haven't gave us no type of update, that it's a negative thing. Like, they're far apart. They're far apart. There are two sides that haven't came to an agreement yet. How do you truly know that? Right? Like, I get Adam Schefter's plugged in, but how do you know that for sure that they are far apart? Who has told you that? Did you talk to Terry McLaurin's agent? Did you talk to somebody inside Washington? Like, inside of Washington, which I don't think Washington would leak anything. Terry McLaurin sure hasn't leaked anything. It may be the only person that I could think of is probably his agent. But that's why I was trying to also say, although I make the videos on this topic, it's really because it's a relevant topic and everybody wants to hear about it. But the truth be told is, like, we don't really know anything. We don't. This is not an old regime in which you get leaks throughout processes like this. Terry McLaurin isn't the player that's going to delete everything on social media, that's going to post subliminal like tweets and whatnot. So I'm not saying what Adam Schefter has said is false. I'm not saying that at all. It could have some validity to it. But the point is like, they're not in no rush. They don't have to say Terry McLaurin has been extended. They don't. Whole time, we could really, the contract extension could probably really be done, but they're probably waiting for a training camp to get started or something like that. Or just wait for Terry to get back into VA in the DMV area, and then that's when they're going to start it. Like, what if whole time, bro, this contract is already written up, typed up, and it's just waiting for it to get signed? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, we truly don't know what is going on right now until we get to training camp. For me personally, like I've said countless times before, I am not stressing out about the contract extension until we get to July 15th. Because don't rookies report on the 18th? Rookies report on the 18th. So I won't start stressing until we get to like maybe 12th to the 15th. And if something doesn't go on, I'm like, okay, what's going on? But till then, man, this picture right here tells me a lot without telling me a lot. two things. We can look at it from two lenses. One, it could be like Terry and Magic are already good friends and whatnot, and Terry looks at Magic as a mentor. So Magic could be like, "Hey, Terry, just come on out to Italy. You and your family, you and your wife, y'all come chill with us or whatever." It could be like that, or it could be looked at as Magic Johnson kind of like talking to Terry through this whole process, because you got to understand, Terry and Magic are good friends and whatnot. But at the end of the day, Magic Johnson is a part of the Commanders front office. So at the end of the day, you would be a fool to not believe Magic Johnson isn't out here trying to recruit Terry or tell him, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of telling him sign the contract or whatever may have you. You got to understand that is a part of it too. And let me just check on the internet here, make sure we're good. And shout out to everyone that's in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so everything sounds good. While I have y'all in here too, by the way, click that link in the description and go subscribe to 4th and 1. That is my other NFL page where I cover the whole entire NFL. You guys are going to love that content on that page. I already dropped my first video on it. The next video will be dropping tomorrow, actually, Mondays and Fridays. And I'm telling you, go check that out. Link in the description. It takes 2 seconds to subscribe to that channel. It's free. Obviously, it's on YouTube, so you don't have to pay. Check it out. I'm telling you, you're going to love that content, man. Whole NFL is over there. This is Commanders. We on the whole NFL over there. And I'm not really going to be showing my face like that's commentary style. Then click the link in the description. But back to it, though. Let me get this super chat. Let me grab this super chat. I appreciate you. TP. I'll call you TP. My guy says fan from the UK. That's lit. Shout out to the UK, man. He says fan from the UK since 2010. Going to see my team for the first time in Spain. That's lit right there. Hopefully they show us Terry in the new uniform as a contract at the reveal. That's my new theory. Shout out to you, TP, and hopefully you enjoy the game and that's something right there. Quickly, just let me brag about you right quick, TP, if you don't mind. We watch the games, okay? 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m. We all here in America, whether you East Coast, West Coast. Think about the UK commitment, bro. I don't know their exact time frame, but I know it's not this what we're into American time. Their commitment is a whole lot different than ours, bro. Like, really, let me see. What time is it in the UK? Let me just do it. Hey, sir, what time is it in the UK? It's 6:02 p.m. So it's 6:02 p.m. right now. And technically, it's 1:02 here. So kickoff would just be happening, right? It's already 6 o'clock. Their game probably ain't ending until like 9. But imagine a Sunday night game. And you guys know we're going to have a lot of those this year. So fans like TP that's over there, overseas, man, y'all commitment is on a whole nother level, man. I really do appreciate you for supporting. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to this comment section though. I'm gonna read some comments here. Y'all can comment if you want. I'm reading all the comments as they come through. My guy, Otaya says, yeah, yo, Juan, I gotta get out of here. I got a meeting, but I'll catch up with you. Hey, appreciate you, Tyus, my guy. Appreciate you. Hopefully the meeting goes well for you, my man. Love them skins, 1982. Shout out to my guy, Love them skins. He says exactly, Juan. They're waiting on campus till camp starts. And look, that could be their whole like mantra, right? Just like, and it's not like they had to do this to keep their name relevant throughout the off season, because we're a whole new team now, right? We got a quarterback, we're good now, so we don't have to worry about that. But essentially, like, this was something that was talked about all season long to keep Washington's name relevant. And what if that was their whole part of their plan to prolong this thing? I really, now that we get close to training camp, bro, I see that as a possibility. Like, he says, shout out to my guy Nelson Jerome says, I got 5 on Terry McLaurin, needs a contract. Definitely will get it done. He definitely will get it done. And that's the thing, right? Like, just think about it. I understand everything that we've said, whether you believe Terry deserves 40 mil, 35, 33, and stay in here for the whole entire stream, y'all, because we're going to do an exercise in which we look at all the players that are paid in Terry McLaurin's in the wide receiver market and see where we think is the sweet spot for Terry McLaurin. And we also, if you guys are down and want to participate, leave it down in the comment section. We'll do it. We can compare Terry McLaurin to every other top receiver in the league and see where he ranks, because I'm fighting tooth and nail every day to keep Terry McLaurin inside the top 10. I'm fine if some people believe he's like 13, 12-ish, 11. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do that exercise, but I just want to pick your brain a little bit. All right, so stick around for that. But what I was gonna say was, you don't trade Deebo Samuel to then lose Terry McLaurin, right? That's not why you go out and get a Deebo Samuel. You don't go out and you don't draft a Jalen Lane in the 3rd round and say, okay, we don't sign Terry McLaurin. He's the new number 1. No, you don't. Jalen was not looked at as a receiver 1. You know what I mean? So it's like, we need Terry McLaurin, and they know that. So that's why, just honestly, truthfully, the biggest thing, I can sit up here and say Terry doesn't deserve 35, 36, 37, whatever may have you. You can sit up here and say Terry doesn't deserve this or deserves regardless. September 7 from No Stadium. We're gonna be streaming pregame, going around the tailgates, and I'm gonna be in the building for week 1, just to let you know. I think section 213 is where I'll be at. We need them, because if we don't have them, we're in trouble. Let's see. Chamberlain says Peters has been busting his tail with free agency. Patience is a virtue. It'll happen. Definitely will happen for sure. HTTR Prods, my guy HTTR Prods. Make sure you guys go follow my guy on TikTok. He says, I think Terry got that bag already. What if he did? What if he did? Like, what if, like, okay, they ain't signed papers yet, but if he got that call, a verbal agreement, and then after the verbal agreement, Magic was like, come on out here, we're going to party, we're going to celebrate in Italy. What if that's what it is? Because, like, a lot of people were trying to make connection to the song, The Way Life Goes, and they was like, what if he was sending shots at the team? I forgot. I know how that song go. So, like, what if that song has something to do with him getting paid? That's true. That's right. Get her wetter. My Louboutins new song about his days redder. No, I'm not a rat, but I'm all about my cheddar. Hold on, he's all about his cheese. What if he got his cheese? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what Terry posted. And whole time I went back to Terry's page today to see if the story was still up there. It wasn't. So who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Lee Lewis says Terry hanging out. You love to see it. You do definitely love to see it, man. You definitely love to see it, bro. Because this is a guy that you cannot survive without. I don't care if you think Terry McLaurin's top 10, top 15. We need him, bro. Because you remove Terry McLaurin from this wide receiver core, bro, we're cooked. We're cooked. Continue to comment, ladies and gentlemen. I am reading every single comment. I urge you to stay patient as I'm going through the comment section and reading every single comment. I also urge you guys to subscribe to 4th and 1, as that link is down below in the description. And also, while you are at it, subscribe to the Burgundy Breakdown. If you guys have been missing all the live shows on Wednesday with me, Reedy and Z, and John from Ball and Burgundy podcast, I'm telling you, you are missing a great show. But don't worry, because at the start of when we get closer and closer to training camp, that's when that show will be moved to its own channel, and you guys are going to love it. So your man Juan guy, he's working, bro. We got a lot going on, and I just need y'all support on it, and it's free to support it. Ain't nothing. Ain't no subscription, $5. It ain't none of that. It's literally free. Take 2 seconds to subscribe to both channels. Links are down below in the description. T Rose says Terry told the front office take care of the team first. I'm not worried. That's the kind of guy Terry is. And it wouldn't surprise me if that is what he is, if that's what he said, I should say. Like, if that was his whole mindset, hey, take care of everybody else. I know y'all got me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny thing, right? Going into this whole process, this contract negotiation process with Terry, I said, bro, Terry is not the type of guy that is going to be begging for top dollar. I said Terry's a team player, and I feel like as long as he's getting like 33.5, 34 at max, but starting the conversation with 32, I feel like he'll be fine. But then the articles, shout out to obviously a great guy in terms of covering the team, Lake Lewis, he came on and said, nah, Terry said he wants like 37, 30, 38, like, you know, top dollar. And that wasn't like necessarily something that was concrete true. That was just his projection. And I was like, man, I don't know. I have a hard time believing that, man. That's not who Terry is. But if he does want that much money, you can't necessarily say he doesn't deserve it. Love Him Skins 1982 says Terry isn't even worried about the contract. He's chilling. An extended honeymoon vacation with wifey, doing it up, living it up. 17. That's what it could be too. It could be that as well, man. It's a lot that it could be, y'all. Let me see something right quick. See if I can fix. Like, cause my face is here, but the picture is low key big as heck. That's why it's covered up the whole screen. Let me see. That ain't bad, huh? That's better than when I was in the corner. Could y'all see me when I was in the corner? Let me see. We'll rock out with this one. But yeah, all right. And make sure y'all, it's 115 of y'all in here. Make sure you guys subscribe and keep commenting. I'm reading every comment. So if you got anything you want to say while you're in here, while we're rocking and rolling, go ahead and make sure you guys comment in the comment section. We logged in, baby. We logged in. Let's see. I'm back at Chamberlain. Sounds like a plan. Yes, sir. My guy John O says, bro, it's happening. Though, told y'all it was going to happen though. Terry need to relax and properly heal. The media made up this BS narrative. Duh, we have a smart organization. So yes, of course. And I'm telling you guys, the second it is official, your man Juan Gotti going live, whatever I'm dropping, going live, making video. We all know when it's going to be official, but technically it's not official right now, right? Obviously, we haven't got the actual thing, but as you alluded to, the media made up the BS. But that's what they do every year. And that's why I'm just going to call a spade a spade. That content has to keep rolling, right? July, June, May, when it ain't nothing really going on, they have to keep content rolling. And essentially, a lot of content creators like myself, we feed off of news from them because they're inside, they're there. So the JP Finleys, the John Kimes, when they put this stuff out, we're the extended. We're giving it to you all. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, it's BS that they made up, but we ain't new to this. We ain't new to this. This always happens every year. It just so happens that it's our player now. Like, look at Pittsburgh. TJ Watt going through the same thing, and people really said trade Terry for TJ Watt. Did y'all hear that? Someone said trade Terry for TJ Watt. I'm like, bro, first of all, TJ Watt is damn good. Don't get me wrong. But he's 31, 32. So the age thing is right there. Same with Terry. And he's going to want money too. So that doesn't even make sense. And then somebody else had the nerve to say this. And I don't remember his name. Even if I dare remember their name, I'm not going to put them on blast because at the end of the day, it's their opinion and everyone's opinion is valid. But I strongly disagree with this. He said, trade Terry McLaurin and sign Amari Cooper as a new wide receiver one. I about lost it. I said, you know how disrespectful that is? Amari Cooper in the big 2025 is crazy. Like, this ain't 2020 when Ron Rivera tried to offer him. We all remember that when Ron Rivera tried to offer Amari Cooper that the contract, and he turned it down to go back to Dallas. I don't know if Texas is state tax free or whatever, but it was he turned it back down to go to Dallas. I'm like, bro, Amari Cooper is washed, bro. Come on. TP says I usually up watching a Sunday night game at 3 a.m. then start works at 7. See, that's what I'm saying right here. My man TP all the way from the UK holding us down. Y'all, everybody salute TP in the comments section, man. Everybody give him his praises. My man is from the UK, committed to watching the games. He say, I usually watch the Sunday night game at 3 a.m., then up at 7 a.m. He is going to be in for a crazy, crazy season, y'all. Because know how many Sunday night games we got? Any night game for that matter. My guy is committed, bro. Up at 3 watching the game, then got to go to work at 7. Sheesh. Shout out to all the overseas fans, man. I think, and I know is this the first game in Spain? I think it is, right? But I think that thing is going to be 90-10 Washington fans. And we're going to take over, bro, because one thing about Washington is we've always had a very, very great travel, or should I say overseas support cast. Like, again, we've been so bad as of late, besides last year. So a lot of people really, truly forgot how impactful this fan base truly is and how much we really carry the fan base. But we extend a long ways, man. And again, your man Gotti will be in the building September 7th. I think Section 213. I'm going to all the tailgate. I got the camera live. I'm live streaming the whole pregame event. So I'm gonna be walking around IRL and going from tailgate to tailgate. So if y'all want to invite me to y'all jump, you know what I mean? Hit me up and tell me, because I ain't never tailgate, bro. I always get to the stadium like 11:30, and I just walk straight in. But I want to mingle with the fans. I want to be live, and we have a good time, man. I plan on doing that every week too. I might not go to every game in terms of going in, but being at the stadium, live streaming, pregame, turning up, asking questions, doing trivia. Man, we trying to turn up this shit, man. Juan Gotti Talking Sports trying to go to a whole new level. He says, Juan, you lagging a little bit? Let me check it. Let me check, bro. I don't know. My internet is just horrible, bro. I'm sorry. Let me check, bro. See if I'm still lagging a lot. I'm still lagging. I think I sound like I'm good. Look like I'm good. All right, y'all. We got 136 in here, y'all. 136 in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Only 50 likes. Come on, y'all. We gotta get that up, man. At least give me 80. At least 80 likes. Let me know. But like, yeah, appreciate you, Aces, y'all. Just keep letting me know if I'm lagging or not, bro. Because this Wi-Fi thing ain't going away in the corner. It still says your connection is unstable, but it is what it is, bro. We logged in. We ain't going nowhere. Calvin says magic is going to make the magic happen. And that's what I say, right? Like, look, either way it goes, if Magic and Terry are cool, but at the end of the day, Magic is still a part of the Commanders front office. So again, you would be a fool if you didn't think AP put that bug in his ear, or Josh Hurst put that bug in his ear, like, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on. If the contract ain't extended, or they haven't had that contract extension talk yet, or whatever, or finalization, I should say. Or it could be on the other side, as my man Love Them Skins said, like, this could be an extended honeymoon for Terry. Contract could be already wrapped up. This could be a little celebration thing for him. You never know, man. You just kind of gotta wait and see, bro. We're just throwing stuff at the board, hoping it stick at this point. Hot Fever. Shout out my guy Hot Fever says, what's up, Juan? Oh, Juan, what's up, bro? What's up, Hot Fever? How you? Alante, shout out to you. What's up, King? He says, what's Alante? Shout out to my guy Alante, always holding it down. John O say Terry about to get a 6-year deal that makes everyone happy. No, nah, John O. John O. He's getting a 3-year deal. Yeah, think about it. He's 29. He'll be 30 September. If you sign Terry to a 6-year deal, you're probably going to get out of that contract after the 3rd year. No, again. But this ain't basketball, John O. I don't think no NFL player besides Patrick Mahomes, or a quarterback for that matter, will get a 6-year extension. Nah, Terry's getting 3, bro. He's getting 3. Lee Lewis says, I don't think it'll be 6. Yeah, 3 at most. Exactly. Hap Hebrew. Shout out to my guy Hap Hebrew says 40 mil and taxes is not 40 mil. More like 27 mil. True. But I mean, hey, look, that's still more money than I ever see in my lifetime. So 40 mil, 27 mil, maybe that could be a reason why he becomes the highest paid receiver in the NFL, whatever, or enters that discussion. Because truthfully, it's like 27 mil, but who knows? It's still more money than I ever will see. My guy Ezra 457 says, Juan, on a scale from 1 to goddamn. Bro, I'm not answering that question, man. I'm not answering that. He talk about on a scale 1 to goddamn how fine is JD5 mama. I'm not answering that comment, man. I'm not answering that, bro. That's Mon Dukes right there, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Shout out to my guys, bro. Alante, let AP cook. All I'm gonna say about JD5 mom is keep doing what she doing, because she doing it right in terms of protecting her son and paving a way for not just African American women, but just women in sports in general. Because after what she's doing and all the doors she's kicked down and how hard she's worked, there's going to be a lot of more athletes that come behind Jaden Daniels and his mom that's going to carry that same kind of approach. So a lot of people in the future may not have their agent be a random person or a person that they met. They may stick into the family and say, hey, no, just let my mother be my agent because she's doing the damn thing. That's the only thing I'll say about that. But shout out to Mon Dukes, man. Oh, Nelson Jerome, Terry McLaurin on a vacay. Yeah. He got to be. Like the stream up. Yes, sir. You heard my guy Alante, man. Like the stream up for your boy. Man, we're on the road to 11,000 subscribers. And yeah, man, we going up this summer, man. We going up this summer. I really want to tap into the IRL world in terms of keeping it Commander related, though. So if y'all got any ideas, anything that y'all want to see me do, man, leave it down below in the comment section. I appreciate you, as always, for holding me down. Let's see here. Continue the comments. If y'all got any comments, man, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new content like this to the channel. But let's continue to keep going. This is what I ain't gonna hold y'all. And this is me being 100% transparent. When y'all comment, I love it because it's like everybody's perspective is different, man. I really do, man. So I appreciate y'all. Like we got football talking here. We got some some funny questions like my man Ezra just asked, man. It's so cool to see this, man. And this makes me want to stream all day. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. So keep coming in, popping in, and keep asking any questions that y'all got, man. I'm reading them. It's your time to shine. Elements for Nature says no Cooper. Exactly. Cooper in the big 2025 is crazy. Gallup is better. I hope so. My man, me and my man Reedy, bro. We putting so much stock into Michael Gallup, bro. Like we putting so much stock into Michael Gallup. I really hope he pans out. I was so geeked for when we got him, bro. Because I'm like, I get it. He went to Oakland. Oh my God. Can I say I'm showing my age right there by saying Oakland, even though I'm 21? But I said Oakland. But Las Vegas, I know he left Las Vegas and then retired. But stands for that. He has not played since 2023. You can't tell me this guy ain't healthy, ain't 100% motivated to play. A former 1,000-yard receiver. Like, come on, bro. I got so much stock in the Gallup, bro. It's crazy. Base Merlin says Bama's got to be patient. HTTR prods. Christopher Lemon. says just give us Odell for real. Does Odell still even want to play ball? Does Odell still want to play ball, y'all? Let me know. Because, I mean, look, I ain't going to lie. My inner childhood wouldn't be opposed to that. But I don't even know if he still wants to play ball, bro. LMAO. Shout out to my guy, DJ Pooch. DJ Pooch says salute TP. Shout out to TP over there in the UK holding it down, man. Say, my man say he watching the games at 3 a.m. Then gotta be up at 7 for work, man. Shout out to my guy. John O says 2 receivers got to go. Osborne, Gallup, big wide receiver room, terrible Madden ratings. Yeah, bro. So Osborne got to go. Gallup, my 6 receivers, and Noah Brown obviously is not as hurt as I thought, and I'll take accountability for that. Yes, your man Juan Gotti definitely overreacted, but it wasn't like an overreaction in terms of like it was an overreaction because I'm upset because we're losing a player. But also you got to understand this man Noah Brown has been through a lot, bro. Like just finally healthy from what he had a puncture, like it was a lung issue, something like that last season, bro. That ended his season, or a kidney issue, I should say. Like I felt bad for him, but to see that he's fine, bro, I'm happy. But for me, without a doubt, it's Osborne, J.O. Like, even, bro, I would even take Chris Moore over KJ Osborne. And it's crazy because I thought KJ Osborne was going to be next up. Y'all remember when he went crazy in Minnesota? When he was the third receiver, was it still Diggs stealing at him at the time? Or was it Jetta stealing at him at the time? A couple years ago, bro, might have been 21. He was really solid. But yeah. AJ Music Video says, I lived in Japan for 8 years. I got used to watching NFL NBA games in the early morning hours. But that's probably lit though, bro. Japan is my favorite, is my dream place, bro. I want to go there. Like, I'm not big into traveling, but like Japan is definitely somewhere I want to go. But that's probably lit, bro. Like imagine waking up smack to your squad playing, bro. That's tough. We're going to experience that, though, this year because we got 9 a.m. game. Like, that's going to be lit, bro. I still remember when we played in 2016 versus the Bengals, Dustin Hopkins freaking missed the field goal. But, like, that whole experience was just lit. Just waking up early knowing your team playing 9 a.m., bro, that's lit, bro. That's lit. Chaplain Rev Rashid Fry. Shout out to my guy. Mr. Fry says, okay, I'm in California, 3-hour time difference. We are deep. Yes, sir. I know Cali deep. I know that Chargers game is going to be lit. HTTR process, A1, looking forward to seeing you there. I'm looking forward to seeing you there as well. Everybody, again, don't hesitate to email me, juangottibusiness, for any business opportunities or just anything that you have for the channel. Don't be afraid to DM me, whether it's video ideas, whether it's like on September 7th when we all at the game. Y'all want to link up, whatever, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's time to turn this up, bro. It's time to turn this page up. Don't hesitate to reach out to me, man. I promise I don't bite. I'm a very, very kind gentleman. And I look forward to taking any kind of business opportunities as long as, you know, they're right and you put me in the right direction. If you have some business opportunity for yourself, whatever may have you, promotions, man, let's be working, bro. We grinding. Yep, I got you. Appreciate you, DJ Pooch. Okay, we good. But yeah, y'all, I'm around like the 117 mark. So stay patient with me and reading every comment. If you guys got any comments, as you see in the comment section, I mean, in the ticker down below, reading every comment, man. I'm reading every single comment. Let's go. Solomon Ali says, Salman Ali. Sorry about that. Or does that say, oh, I'm blind. That might be, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Magic helped to get Cliff here. He could do the same with Terry. I already know Magic got pulled. Okay, no, it is Ali. Like on the side, I see the lowercase I, but on the main screen, it's the uppercase I, so it kind of threw a little bit. But Ali, okay. Yeah, definitely. PRM says, much love from the UK, brother. Hey, shout out to the UK. The UK going crazy today in stream, bro. 166 viewers in here, 166 people in here, and we got 2 UK overseas. Shout out to the UK, bro. I love the UK now. all the Commanders people, like shout out to all the U, because there's a lot of people in the UK that covers the team on Twitter and YouTube, and like it's funny because, and this is just me being real PR, and you probably could speak to it, and also my guy TP. Is soccer, besides you all, but like is football over there or soccer is what I'm referring to? Is NFL football viewed like that over there, or over there as soccer's viewed for us over here? Like for me, I'm keeping it real. Honestly, I don't care nothing about soccer. I don't know nothing about soccer. I don't watch soccer. Soccer is just like, what the heck to me, right? Besides the World Cup. Is that how NFL football is viewed over there in the UK? Like people are like, what the heck is NFL football? You know what I'm saying? Like is Premier League and all of that, that's the NFL for y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? So people like you that are into the NFL, it's crazy, and I love it because it's like that's not the main sport over there at all. Like I love it, bro. I love it, bro. That's cool. Oh, did I scroll all the way back up by accident? My bad. But shout out to the UK, man. DJ Pooch. My guy DJ Pooch says you don't go to Italy for a failed deal. This is a celebration on a new deal. Exactly, DJ Pooch. That was my whole thought process as well. I think they're going to unveil the contract next week. They got Terry in the new alternate uniforms, and they're going to post him in the uniforms, and they're going to be like, "I told you so," or something like that. The cool caption going to be like, "You guys stop telling us to re-sign Terry now. He's finally extended." I already know they got something cool up their sleeve, man. I know they do. Hey, Juan, what's up? What's up, Todd? What's up, Todd? How you doing? Calvin says, are you going to week 3? I'll be there. If so, link up. So here's the deal, right? I don't have season tickets, and your man Juan got it. Not rich. Would I love to go to every single game? Yes, indeed. In fact, I was just calling earlier just to let y'all know, like this calling earlier, right? Just to try to hear some season ticket prices, bro. Oh my God, boy, them representatives told me $5,000 to $8,000. I said, oh yeah, I said, oh yeah, nah. If I had that? Hell yeah, I'd be in 5. And they said it's 5-month payment plans. So I will have to pay all that all by November. Heck no. No, sir. And it was like even a regular seat's like 3 bands, bro. And I'm like, God dang, bro. Like that's the only downside to being good. Because like now, I think I went to week 1 last year when we played the Giants. Or was that week 2? That was week 2. Bro, tickets were so cheap. The year before that, I went to 23, I went to Sam Howell, or no, that was 22 with Carson Wentz. Week 1 Jaguars tickets were so cheap. Damn, bro, even single game tickets are expensive. But to answer your question, I would love to be at every game, but no, I will not be in the stadium for week 3. But I will be at all the tailgates this year, though. I'm gonna make my way up there every game, and we live streaming from the outside of the stadium. Inside, sitting down watching the game live. At this point, only one that's confirmed is week 1. Now, if y'all got some tickets for your man JG, let me know that. That's a different story. But Calvin, we definitely can link up for pregame, stuff like that. But in terms of being in the actual game for that one, at this moment, no. Week 1's the only one that's occurred. But I'll be there at the stadium for sure. Let them scan says, look at that smile. It says it all. They showed them the money. You think so? You think so? Showed him the money. Hey, Terry always loved the little mini hoop earrings too. He's like the only person I see rocking those in this generation. The little mini hoop earrings. Let's see. Todd says, I hope Terry signs really soon. He will. Love them skins. 1982 says she is fine, but respect. Y'all are crazy. That's our mom's quarterback. Or that's our quarterback's mom. I just say. That's our quarterback's mom, man. Show some courtesy for Five's mom, man. Nah, but all seriousness, though, y'all funny. That's y'all speed anyway. Like a lot of y'all are of that age. See, bro, I'm 21, bro. I can't speak on that. New Stat City. Shout out to my guy, New Stat City. What emoji? Is that the base Merlin? Is that the tongue emoji? Okay, I see it, but it's weird because like this isn't I don't have a MacBook, so the emojis look very weird on like PC. He says, big fan from Vegas, going to catch a regular season game, but I will be at the preseason Ravens Commanders game. Can't catch a regular season game. Okay, that's cool. We do play Las Vegas this year too. That's that week 3 game. Dang, I wish it was in Las Vegas. So you'll be able to go, because I think we always have a good turnout in Las Vegas too. I love all like the home love is amazing for the squad, for the team. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna be at a home team, but just hearing people from the UK, from Vegas, said he was in Japan for 8 years, bro. Like our fan base is so deep, bro. It's crazy. She the standard for sure when it comes to the new wave of agents and whatnot. A lot of the athletes gonna keep it in the family. Let me do a quick sound check. If you guys want to comment, then please do. I'm working my way down the comment section. Okay, let me actually see if this works. If I do this right quick, boom. I don't know if that worked or not, but see if that works. Help out the internet. Plot twist. Shout out to my guy Andrew. Terry already got paid, and they're going to announce the contract July 9th because that's the team like giving, because this team likes giving the fans a heart attack. I think July 9th is when they're going to announce it, because that's when the new uniforms are going to be now. And I think they knew that all along. Y'all think July 9th is just a random date they picked to release the uniforms? Nah, this probably was their plan all along. Bring back top of the morning. It's tough because now I got this other NFL page I'm working on. I got the group channel that's starting up here in the training camp. And I also have other things in the morning that typically I would have to take care of. So top of the morning would be cool, but I feel like I'm just gonna focus on other adventures at this moment. Currently. Ebony says HTTR. I said HTTR. Good Lord. Ebony, I'm sorry, Ebony. I'm so sorry. I looked at HTTC. I looked at the C and said R. Shame on me. I need a soundboard, y'all. I need to get a soundboard. That could have been a soundboard right there. It's about to be 4th of July too, y'all. What's the move, man? Where we all going, man? My guy pop out. But nah. Let him scan say Odell modeling in purse. Now he done with ball. Hey, he got the bag and he done. I am Black Mall says Terry 3-year extension, $125 million with 90 guaranteed, with 90 to 100 million guaranteed in money. Work for both sides of those, and are the term if those are the terms. So let's do it. Let's do it. 125. So that'd be 41 mil. So you talking about making Terry the highest paid receiver in the NFL? Matter of fact, let's do that now, y'all. Let's do that now. Nah, coming back with the chip on his shoulder. Says Juan, I said respect to her for everything she has accomplished and done without boy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's why I said she definitely is the standard when it comes to you know how people are gonna now curry their agent, you know what I'm saying? They may keep it in the family with their mom. I know exactly what you were talking about. But all right, let's now do it, y'all. I kind of caught up on all the comments. Let's look at this contract. Wide receiver, highest paid, and we're gonna look it up. We already know it off the top of our head, but let's just do this exercise. And then the last exercise we'll do, hopefully you guys stick around for it. We're going to compare Terry McLaurin to see where he ranks. See if he is in fact top 10. You know what I'm saying? Where he exactly ranks in terms of where he ranks when it comes to receivers league. Let's see. Okay. Let me know, y'all. Let me know if you all can now see. I'm working at Goodwill on 4th of July. I'm off Saturday though. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You'll be safe at work. And you ain't got to be outside with all the foolishness going on. Somebody popped a fat firework last night, bro. Low-key had me shook. All right, hold on, y'all. 90 mil guarantee is 30 mil a year. Hold on, let me reread that because I'm not gonna hold you, my guy. This is me being honest. I typed in 125 divided by 3. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were saying his total contract was 125 million with 90 million guaranteed. And that brought up 41 mil. That's why I said it. Because I thought you were saying the whole contract was 3 years, 25 mil. So I divided 125 divided by 3, which is 41 mil, blah, 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 blah. But if you were saying 90 million as 3 years for 90 mil, okay, I got you now. My bad. I misread it. All right, we're gonna do this exercise right quick, but let me get to this comment right here. BBQ barbecue. Okay. What's AR? Look, we're gonna do this too. Since it's 4th of July and on the 4th of July, residing in Philly, Big X 420, residing in Philly, I see it firsthand every day. Those Eagles fans scared, shaking in their boots. I can't wait to take their hearts. HTTC. Let me take a picture of that. Because Philly fans, go back to my Philly video I made 2 days ago. They was in the comment section trolling, saying nobody worried about y'all, blah, 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 all this. Youngster one got it, you the man, young. Broadcast commanders got this DC on turn up. New impressions turn this up. Yes, sir. You already know. Is Terry's agent there with him? I'm not sure. But yeah, my bad. I am Black Mo. I definitely misread your comment because you know what I'm saying. But anyways, all right, let's go ahead and do this exercise. What's the best eats for 4th of July? You can comment that down below. But we're gonna do this exercise right here of looking at the top pay. Let me see how I want to do it. Is this cool or what? This should be fine, right? Y'all don't need to see me for this one. Y'all don't need to see me. I'm good. All right. So right now, Jamar Chase is the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. Can y'all all see this? Let me double check. See if we're good. See if we're good. We're good. See if we're good. We're good. All right, bet. Jamar Chase is the highest paid wide receiver. That's at 40 mil a year. Justin Jefferson is getting 35 mil a year. That is the second highest paid. CeeDee Lamb is getting 34 mil a year. DK Metcalf is getting 32 mil. AJ Brown's getting 32 mil. And Amon-Ra is getting 35 mil. So right now, let's go from Amon-Ra and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now, easily, without a doubt, Terry McLaurin will, at worst, be the fifth highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. I say you easily start the conversation with Terry McLaurin right here below DK Metcalf. AJ Brown's making 32 mil a year. I think he'll get another contract extension by the time his career is over. And he'll easily probably shoot up, especially if he keeps this trajectory. But I think you easily start the conversation right below that. Because, again, for me, have read wrong? Nah, I'm telling you, bro. I guess I did, bro. I thought I read it right. I stamped, bro. I thought he was saying 125 mil. Man, I got to hold that L then. Terry 3-year extension. 125 million dollars with 90 to the 100 million guarantee, and money works for both sides. I guess I got to hold that L, chat. My bad, chat. My bad. But anyways, looking at this, Terry's at worst should be the fifth highest paid receiver with 32 mil, with the same as AJ Brown. I would probably throw him in at 32.5, which would make him the fourth highest paid. But at max, and this is just me being honest, love Terry to death. At max, he's getting 34. Anything after 34, it's hard for me to see that. But at the end of the day, if they was to give him that, I'm not mad. But it would be hard for me to see if the organization was to budge. $35 million for Jettas and $40 million for Jamal. The biggest thing for me is the age, for sure. Because had Terry McLaurin been 25, 26, of course you can give him the 35, 36, 37. You can even throw him in at $40 million range if you would like. If you would like to do that. Considering the fact that he's 29, he'll be 30 this upcoming season. And when you compare him to the others, let's look at it. We're going to go over here, remove that one right quick. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. Okay. When you look at Terry McLaurin's stats, says the total contract would be 125, but the guaranteed money will be $35 million. I understand. Got you now. I got you. Appreciate that up, my guy. I just did the simple, 125 divided by 3. But I appreciate you for making that clip for your boy. I appreciate it, my man. Sure. All right. So you look at Terry McLaurin's stats, right? And I know a lot of people are going to say, Juan, well, he didn't have the supporting cast of T. Higgins and all the other guys. I get that. But this past year, he had 1,096 yards. Could have had well over 1,100 had he not dropped a couple passes. Had JD5 would have hit him, having overthrown him. Could have had easily probably 17 touchdowns if he getting tackled down at the 1. We get that. But the big thing that I love that I think a lot of people don't look at is this right here. The average per catch. Terry McLaurin's average is 13.4 this past year. Do you understand what that means? That means he's averaging about a first down a reception. I was lagging a bit good. Yeah, bro. Internet's croaking, man. He's averaging 13, almost a first down to catch. You know what I mean? So he deserves to get his bread. But then you go to a guy like, let's look at Jamal. You go to Jamal and you see this. This is the difference that I'll be trying to show people, right? Like, this is the difference. I get it, bro. He has T. Higgins. You don't have to beat that down my head. I already understand that. But, bro, 1,700, 1,200, 1,400, and 1,000. Average 13 yards per reception, same as Terry McLaurin. 17 touchdowns. Right? Then you go to Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, 2024. 1,500. And I think he missed a game or two this past season, right? 1,500. Average 14 yards per reception. I'm telling you, this is a big key for me. 1,023, 1,822, 1,604 and 21, and in 2020 he had 1,400. Do you understand how amazing that is as a rookie? As a rookie, to come in and put 1,400, then 1,600. Bro, no, like, okay, I didn't even know this. Like, I didn't know this. But look at this, bro. I'm not even trying to glaze Justin Jefferson. But look at his first 3 years. Oh, my God. 1,400 is rookie year. 1,600 is sophomore year. 1,800, bro. His third, bro. Do you guys understand? And I know y'all probably remember that 2022 season, so I don't have to like make you like. Do you guys remember that? But like, that is insane. 1,800 as a freaking receiver, bro. Like that. Like I love Terry to death. I promise y'all. I have his jersey on. I have his Cathedral high school jersey. Who that is not a true Terry McLaurin diehard would have his high school Cathedral jersey. And I bought it, mind you, I bought it in 2019, 2020. So he wasn't even like this star when superstar when I bought it. So when I say things like this is not for me to say Terry's trash. This is just for me to say this is levels, bro. It is levels. And he had 1,000 in a year, which I believe he was banged up. He came back 1,500. Now here, this is probably where the conversation. And those are Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. Again, he's not on that level, but this is probably where you can start the conversation. This is CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, first season 935. Then 2021 1,100, 2022 1,300. 2023 1,700. That was an insane year by him. And in 2024 1,100, but he was hurt last year. So I know a lot of people are iffy on CeeDee Lamb and will put Terry over CeeDee Lamb, which is understandable. But if you put CeeDee Lamb over Terry, can we really be mad at that? Take the personal hatred towards the Cowboys out of it. Think about it. 1,300 and 1,700 in back-to-back years. Me personally, I really don't know. I used to be Terry's better than CeeDee, which, like, hypothetically, I want to believe, and I still think, like, Terry has a level he can reach. I think Terry can easily have a 2022 season like CeeDee Lamb. I think Terry can easily put up, I can't even say 17. Can y'all see Terry putting up 1,700 this year? Like, that's insane, y'all. 1,700, bro. If Terry gets 1,700 this year, he's easily top 5. And I no longer have to fight to put him in top 10. But that's 1,700 though. And that's where you can start the conversation and say, give me Terry, give me CeeDee. First two non-negotiables. Now let's do this again. AJ Brown. These are the only 4 that you really do this with, because I think he's better than DK. I think he's better than Amon-Ra. I think he's better than T. Higgins. I think he's better than Brandon Ayuk. So these are the only ones that truly matter. AJ Brown, this past year at 1,079 yards. I think he was a little bit banged up last year. 2023, 1,400. 2022, 1,400. Prior to that, in 21, he had 800. In 2020, he had 1,000. 2019, he had 1,000 as well. So this is where I say Terry McLaurin's around. That's why I say CeeDee, AJ, Terry. I think that's an argument that you can make. Look how many receptions they have, though. I know that is a good point, but bro, there are times where Terry isn't getting looked at because of his quarterback, in my opinion, and his offensive play caller. Because think about it, Terry's lined up on the left side. It was a start of the season in which he was on the left side, and JD5 wasn't comfortable throwing to that side, so he was more comfortable throwing to Noah Brown. So those are times where he is not getting looked at. There are times where Terry McLaurin may have dropped a pass, or he may have went 22 yards in the first half, or even catchless in the first half. It's been times like that. So yeah, the receptions definitely make a difference, baby Glock, for sure. But these guys ain't going catchless in the first half in no game. But truthfully be told, this is where you can start the conversation. AJ Brown and CeeDee Lamb, and I think Amon-Ra you could throw in that conversation as well. But that's the level that I think Terry's on, that you could potentially put him on. But Amon-Ra in 24 had 1,200, in 23 1,500, and in 22 1,100. So even if some people want to say Amon-Ra is better than Terry, you can say that. But me personally, I think Terry McLaurin is better than Amon-Ra. That's just me personally. 3 years, 100 mil, 65 million guaranteed. Okay. I Am Black Mall says, I am with you on Jettas, but Terry to me would put up those numbers in that offense just like Chase Burrow. is elite, and so is T. Higgins. I do agree that Terry will put up those numbers in that offense, but also it's like, for me, these guys were drafted in the first round, top 5 for in T. Higgins' or in Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase's sake. Golly, like, it's easy to say he wouldn't put up those numbers with Joe Burrow, or he has T. Higgins and whatnot. But it's like, on his own, he was a top 5 NFL pick. So he damn sure would have went to a team. Like, look at Malik Neighbors for an example. Malik Neighbors played on a shitty team last year. Still put up really good numbers. So that's the prime example that I think, yes, even if Jamar Chase wasn't on Cincinnati and didn't have Joe Burrow, does having Joe Burrow help? For sure. Does having T. Higgins help? For sure. But at the same time, he still is one of those ones, bro. And he was drafted because of that. Same with Justin Jefferson. And now Jettis is the best in the business. His QB play has not been elite at all. His numbers have been, he is that dude. Now, here's my thing. This is my question to you all, and then we'll move to the last subject here, and that's going to be trying to see where Terry McLaurin truly ranks when it comes to top receivers in the league. I need everyone to participate. It's 180 y'all in here, so please like and comment if you want to be a part of it. Here's my thing. A lot of people say T. Higgins is a true number 2. Terry has never had a true number 2. Okay, cool. But let me just ask this question for me. Answer this question for me. First of all, Terry McLaurin is better than T. Higgins. That's without a doubt. But T. Higgins, look at his season, bro. 73 receptions, 900 yards, 600 yards in 2023. He had 1,000 yards 22 and 1,000 yards 21 and 900 in 2020. So for the most part, he's putting up really good wide receiver 2 numbers. Don't get me wrong, for sure. But remember, De'Ami Brown turned up last year in the playoffs, and he went to Jacksonville to potentially be the number 2 to Brian Thomas Jr. had they not been in a position to trade up and get Travis Hunter. I think with a full 17-game season as the wide receiver 2, based off of the trajectory that he showed in the postseason, De'Ami could put up T. Higgins numbers. De'Ami could put up T. Higgins numbers. Is that facts, chat, or not? Facts or not, chat? If y'all agree or disagree, let me know. A full 17-game season with De'Ami Brown playing the snaps, the quality of snaps that he did last year, and playing at the quality snaps that T. Higgins played in all his seasons. Does he put up, let's just say at worst, 600 yards? That's the worst season T. Higgins had. I think so. So the point is, Terry had potentially a real number 2 on his hands, and they decided to move. I'll be back. Chat, hold up. Let me see. Uh-oh. We lagging. Let me see. Let me just double check. We were doing solid, chat. We were doing solid. Let me see.
So you're expected to be on time for work every day. You just wait 2 weeks.
Let me see. Okay, we're good. All right, bet. So the point is, yes, we can all live and die on the hill and use that as a reason for why Terry hasn't had a season that all these other guys have had. We can say easily, like, yes, he didn't have a number 2 receiver. We get it. But it's like, at the same time, these guys are just built different, bro. We got to accept that. Like, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson are just built different, man. They are. So I do think without T. Higgins, Jamar Chase would easily still put up the same numbers. But that's not to disagree with discredit him either. Discredit Terry. Puka Nacua got more targets than Terry. That's been my biggest issue since Terry's been here. We don't give enough targets that he has earned. True, that is facts. I agree. Baby Glock say he kind of right though. Kirk fed 2,000-yard receivers and at a top tight end, so I could only imagine what he'd do with only Terry. True. I have 3 Terry McLaurin jerseys. He's my favorite player. Says nope, not 1,700. I can see, I can see Terry getting 1350, but 1,700, y'all, that is a whole different ball game, fellas. Like, I know we love Terry, bro. Like, look, this is my same picture from my StreamYard logo with Terry. Like, we love Terry, bro. I disagree with that one, but I respect it. Say, okay, and that's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like, you don't have to always agree with me, right? But I do think, like, potentially De'Ami Brown could have been that wide receiver too that we were looking for if he was resigned. Because that postseason De'Ami. Diego says, man, they've been holding y'all off-season boring. They need publicity. Terry's a lock for top 5 next year. Hey, I hope so. I hope so. Day locking in, shorty. He was not a consistent number 2 for sure. Like, again, but I think based off of his trajectory he was going at, this could have proved that for a multitude of reasons. One, he wasn't getting enough opportunities. The last regime didn't view him as a wide receiver. Two, he just wasn't getting opportunities. But going to Jacksonville and being a wide receiver 3, bro, potentially, that's gonna be scary, bro. I think De'Ami probably may have found himself a home. But all right, y'all, we're gonna do this and then we're gonna get up out of here. Oh, my camera came on. Let me do this. For the last segment of today's show, it's been an absolute banger of a stream, bro. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Hold on. Let me see. We back. All right, we back. De'Ami postseason run is what happens when you have 3 years of terrible tape. He wasn't game planned for. Let's see how he does moving forward. Okay, that's a fair point. Before we get up out of here, though, y'all, let's do this exercise for Terry McLaurin, and let's see where does Terry McLaurin truly rank? Okay, let's do this exercise quickly here. And I can't believe I didn't have my thing up all this whole time. I had my nice little banner up this whole time, huh? But let's see. Let me go ahead and do this. How are we gonna do this? Let's do top 25 receivers in the league. Top, because I don't think Terry's outside of the top 20, so we can do top 20 in the NFL. Top 32 receivers in the league. And let's see where Terry McLaurin ranks. All right. So if we do this here, share screen, boom, boom, boom. All right, y'all. So I'm going to have to remove the overlay anyway. All right, last exercise and we'll get up out of here. That sucks. I really would love, wait, maybe I could do it like this. Let me see. Background. Huh? Maybe. Okay, anyways. All right. So Terry McLaurin per PFF is rated number 10 in the tier 3 list. He's in the list with Mike Evans, Drake London, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, Brian Thomas Jr., Devontae Adams, and that's it. So we'll look at this. Let's see who's in tier 2 though. Tier 2 is Tyreek Hill. Chat, are we taking Terry over Tyreek Hill? And you can be honest with me. You can say one, yeah, one, no. Tyreek Hill, first receiver in tier 2. Terry's in tier 3 according to PFF. Tyreek Hill or Terry McLaurin, chat? Who we taking? Terry or Tyreek Hill, chat? Terry's top 5 because he's been putting up 1,000 yards each year with trash QBs, HTTC. Okay. We got Terry. We got Give Me Cheetah. What y'all say, chat? Comment. 3 Terry jerseys, you either rich or you're a stalker. I got 2. I got a high school one. I got a Redskin one. I have Commanders one, but I gave it away for a giveaway. I think my man Alante rocking that. All right, y'all. I need all y'all to comment so we can figure this out. Terry Hill. So we got 2 Hills, 2 Tyreek Hills, and we got 2 Terrys. So it's kind of like an even split. What y'all say, chat? We'll give it a couple more seconds to see if any other comments roll through. Let me look at Tyreek's performance the last couple years. Because I think last year made a lot of people feel like Tyreek Hill was trash all of a sudden. Y'all ready? You said y'all really just don't like Tyreek as a person because there's no way about football. Tyreek Hill numbers are insane. Tyreek Hill last year had 959 receiving yards. Prior to that, he had 1,700, 1,700, 1,200, 1,200, 800, 1,400, 1,100. Terry all day. Correct me if I'm wrong. Give me Terry. Terry all day. All right, chat. So it looks like Terry's winning. 17. It's not even close. You know what? That's what I'm going to do, chat. I'm going to do this like this. I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll. And y'all can just do it that way. That way y'all can interact that way. Let me see how you do this. Is there a way that mods can do that? Nah. Can mods, can y'all do that? Can y'all do a poll, mods, or nah? Do I have to do it? Let's see. Okay. Y'all have to look at who's throwing Hill the ball. Terry all day. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cheetah had more kids than touchdown catches. Okay, how much value do we put into touchdown catches, y'all? Honestly, honest question. Because that's why a lot of people tried to say Terry McLaurin's on the same level as Jamar Chase because he was second in touchdown receptions behind him. But truthfully, how much stock are we putting in the touchdown catches? Because that's the ultimate goal. No, you can't do it. Okay, let me see. Sheesh. I wonder how I will have to do it. I don't know. I can't do it from the app though. I have to be off the. Give me 1 second, y'all. TD wins games. That's true. That's true. Let's see. All right. Let me see if I can do it this way. Yeah, let's see, chat. Let's see. Can I do it this way? Can I do a poll this way? Let me see. It might have to be off of the internet. All right, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna rock with y'all comments. Y'all just gonna have to comment and see. All right, that touchdown. The goal is to score touchdowns. All right, so we rocking with Terry over Cheetah. All right, so Terry is at 8 according to y'all. Nico Collins. This is a no-brainer for me. This is a no-brainer for me, bro. Me personally, yes. Terry is better than Nico Collins, bro. This is without a question, bro. I know Nico had a really good year. I know he was injury riddled and whatnot, and all that. I get that, but Nico's not on Terry's level. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me see. Hey, Chad, we still good? Or am I lagging? Let me see. Seven kids, 6 touchdowns. Let me see. Okay, poll. Here we go. Terry or Nico? Let's see. Start poll. Is the poll running, chat? Let me see. Terry over Nico by far. Okay. We good, chat? No lag, no lag, no lag. Terry over Nico. All right, bet. Bet. Terry's a dog, but let's not act like Hill is not that guy. He had no QB last year. True. I'm taking Terry over Nico, chat. Terry 100%. Bet. All right. Next up, CeeDee Lamb. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me see if I'm lagging. CeeDee Lamb, chat. Terry or CeeDee Lamb? Terry or CeeDee Lamb, chat? Let me see. Oh, you know what? We ain't gonna do that. We're just gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna read the comments. Y'all. We're gonna read the comments. Terry. All right, now again, y'all can be honest. Yeah, just because we Commanders fans, y'all don't have to just always pick Terry, by the way. I mean, if that's how y'all truly feel, of course. But I'm just saying. He says, we all are Terry fans. Of course, we're gonna be on his side. LOL. I'll take Lamb. Y'all crazy. That's why I'm saying, like, y'all could be honest. Like, I mean, I'm not saying like Terry's not who y'all picking. If that's who y'all truly feel like is better, cool. But y'all don't have to because he's a Cowboy and this is a Commander stream. You know what I'm saying? You could be honest. It's close. Terry over Cedarian. Admittedly, I learned Nico, but I leaned Nico. But I had to look away from the numbers, go straight to the games. I'm gonna have to be real. CD probably got it. All right, a few more seconds, then we're gonna make the determination. Because right now, Terry's at 7. On the list, technically, he's in tier 3 at 10. Oh, wait, I'm burnt. I didn't even do Mike Evans. I forgot. Mike Evans. Sub Dubs family, give Terry CD's targets. He'll probably be better. CD, but F him. All right, y'all. I forgot Mike Evans. All right, Mike Evans. Terry or Mike Evans? Hurry up. Go. Y'all got a minute to respond. Terry, Mike Evans. Who we taking? Despite missing time with hamstring injury, the 30-year-old Mike Evans topped 1,000 receiving yards and 11 consecutive seasons and earned the second highest receiving grade of his career at 90.2. Terry, Mike Evans, who are literally probably identical. Mike Evans, come on now. No need. Hey, Skimanders. Hey, you got that from Goofies, huh? Skimmander. But nah, you don't gotta say sorry, bro. That's your opinion. That's your opinion, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get we Skins fans and whatnot, bro. But like, if you believe a player is better than Terry, y'all tripping. Terry's more reliable. Oh, it's hard to say that. I feel like they're on the same level in terms of reliability. To say a guy that has Mike Evans, who has 11 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving seasons, to say Terry's more reliable. Mm-hmm. We talking right now, yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out where Terry exactly ranks. Because he's not tier 4. Tier 4 is Devonta Smith, Chris Godwin, Brandon Ayuk, DJ Moore, Jalen Waddle, Lad McConkey, DK Metcalf, Chris Olave. I think Terry's better than all those guys. The only one you can make an argument for is Devonta, or is probably Chris Godwin, maybe. But all these guys, I think Terry's best. So we're not even talking about tier 4. Tier 3 is where it starts. And I know a lot of people are going to say Devontae Adams better than Terry, whatever, overall career-wise. Yeah, but right now, heading into this year, would you have Tay over Terry? Brian Thomas Jr., T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Malik Neighbors, Drake London, Terry McLaurin. Me honest, just being honest, like no glaze, all biases aside, I would take Malik Neighbors in terms of trajectory and long term. I think Malik Neighbors will be better than Terry McLaurin. I do. That's just me being honest, and like he is dope. Right now, I'll take Terry, like long term. Malik Neighbors probably better than Terry McLaurin. If Terry McLaurin doesn't go out and have a massive upcoming year or year, but he's a dope. Let's see what y'all talk about. Malik and Thomas gonna overcome Terry. Exactly, baby Glock, for sure. That's just being honest. That's just saying potential. Right now, Terry, but overall, Malik and Thomas gonna overtake him. Says, man, be real, y'all. If you're GM and if you're a GM and Terry and Mike Evans are in the same draft, who y'all taking? Terry or over Mike? All right, y'all. Let's see. His Terry definitely should be in the 7-8 range. Malik Thomas will overcome Terry. So Terry got his contract. Not yet. That's why it's a question mark in the title. All today's show was about Terry and Magic Johnson being spotted in Italy together, and whole social media fan base blew up and kind of was being investigators. If you missed that segment of the show, you'll be able to watch it on playback, but not necessarily, but a lot of fans believe so. What type of numbers will any of these receivers have if they played with the QBs we had? Mike Evans, 6'3", 220, 225, 4.4 speed. Stop it. Get you a big camera, JF. What you mean big camera? All right, y'all. Glad you still I could watch and eat. Yeah, we trying to figure out what appreciate you for coming back too, Tyus, and hopefully your meeting went well. But we're trying to figure out where does Terry rank in terms of, is he top 10 or what? Like, this is tier 5 or tier 3, and the whole tier 3 is Mike Evans, Terry, Drake London, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, Brian Thomas, and Devontae Adams. I think Terry is like, obviously career-wise Devontae Adams, but right now, who would you take? That's the only one that I'm arguing inside, and Malik Neighbors are the only two I'm arguing in terms of, like, okay, I can see you playing them over Terry. Malik Neighbors and BTJ will be better than Terry probably in 2-3 years. But the chat has said that they got Terry. It was a split decision, but Terry over Tyreek Hill in terms of it was a split, so I can't even say over. We all agreed that he's better than Nico Collins. It was, I think CeeDee Lamb won this one. Puka Nacua is at 5. So I don't know. Puka, I feel like with Puka, if you're gonna use the conversation that you gotta wait and see more out of JD5 before you can put him in top 5. That's how I feel about Puka Nacua. Granted, you could say he was on pace to do exactly what he did last year, but he got hurt. But we ain't see it. We don't know what can happen. So I don't know if you could really put Puka number 5 just yet. Ahmad Ra, I'm this sounds biased, but like, I personally am a bigger fan of Terry's game than Ahmad Ra. I think pure receiver wise, I think Terry is is better. I think Amon-Ra, and this is no shot at him, he's a dog, but he benefits a lot from Ben Johnson's offense being able to be, a guy that's able to be a chess piece. So that's why he's able to get a lot of receptions, yards after catch, etc. Not this isn't taking no credit away from him to say he's trash. He's not trash, but I would take Terry over Amon-Ra. Then you get to tier 1. I'm not taking Terry over just Jamar Chase. I'm not taking Terry over Justin Jefferson, and I'm not taking Terry over AJ Brown. Which this ranking is low crazy. AJ Brown over Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. I'll put AJ Brown at 3. Give me Jettas, Chase, and AJ Brown as your top 3. So high end, you could say Terry is as high as probably, let's say, 7. And on low end, you could say Terry is probably I would say 12. Because I think he's better than Garrett Wilson. I think he's better than Drake London for sure. So maybe the floor is probably 11 for him if we're going according to PFF. But I'm taking him over Drake London. I'm taking him over Garrett Wilson. At this point, Malik Neighbors, but I do think Malik Neighbors will overtake him, and Brian Thomas Jr. will overtake him at some point. I'm taking him over T. Higgins. I'm taking him over Brian Thomas Jr. at this point. Devontae Adams is another name that you can maybe argue, but I'm not. But 16, that's too far of a drop off. I don't think so. What says y'all in the comment section? You think we should pursue Tyreek Hill? Nah, I don't. I don't. So where's the Terry contract? That's what we're waiting for, Joe. We're waiting for it. That's why in the title it says contract done ? Terry McLaurin spotted with Magic Johnson in Italy. The reason I went live is because a lot of fans were going crazy, saying they were trying to put 2 and 2 together, say the contract potentially could be done because Terry and Magic were spotted both in Italy. So we're waiting to see. We're waiting to see. JJ, Lamb, Chase, Puka, Brown, Terry number 6. Puka number 3 for you, huh? So who'd you take out? Jettas, Chase, Arthur, CD, and Terry interchangeable than Mike Evans. Arthur. So no Puka. Okay. Puka better than Terry. Sorry. Ain't no need to be sorry. That's your opinion. Louisville at edge. I can't wait neither, man. Meeting went well, bro. Appreciated. Terry ranked top 5 for me. And look, man, I get called. I don't know ball. I'm delusional. I'm a glazer and all that. When I say Terry's inside the top 10. But top 5 for you, hey, that's cool. But some people disagree with me, and I don't even be putting them that high. But yeah, though. But all right, though, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. W stream in the chat. www stream in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. More than likely, I will be back. I try to go live every single Tuesday, unless there's some breaking news or your man Gotti can't get a video out at the 12:45, because I upload 12:45 p.m., 6 p.m. every day. But if I can't get a video out by 12:45, I will go live. But more than certainty, I'm live probably 12:45 every Tuesday or maybe 8 p.m. But more than certain, I'm going to be live every Tuesday. Unless there's some type of breaking news where I'm live any other day and stuff like that. You know what? Forget that, bro. Forget that. We locked in, bro. We locked in. I'm going live. Tuesday is my day where I go live, where I plan to go live. But we may go live randomly too. So that's what I was going to say. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. W stream. We're still waiting for the Terry contract. Terry equals Amon-Ra St. Brown with the deeper route tree. Okay, that ain't a bad take. But let you guys about this video in the comment section. As always, it's me and boy Juan Gotti. Will be back live Tuesday. Make sure y'all subscribe to 4th and 1. That link is down below in the description. It's free. Subscribe to the Burgundy Breakdown, my group channel with 3 other great gentlemen, Reedy and Z, and obviously John from Bargain Birdie Podcast. We're starting that channel up very, very soon. So we got a lot going on, man. Y'all enjoy y'all 4th of July, though. All right? Enjoy y'all 4th of July. Y'all be safe. Be easy. You know what I'm saying? Be watching your shoulders. Don't be going nothing crazy. You indulge in some alcohol. Don't be driving. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out here, man. Especially if you in DC, Maryland, VA, well, anywhere for that matter. But just we know how it is, man. So be safe, please. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Peace.
Never gave a fuck. Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a lawn.